Norris is having a pretty good lap. Sector 1 and Sector 2 are purple. And there you
There
go,
he
P1.
is. Oh, that's 16 too.
A little faster than what he did during FP3. Looks like Hajar is supposed to go for a push lap.
All right. We are live.
All right, Q2, here we go.
Max was looking really good yesterday. He's struggling a little bit today.
Yeah, I'm always interested to see what he pulls off in Q2 and Q3. He's usually
Well, of
always
course.
kind of like he's cruising during the practice sessions and then just shines at the end of the Q3.
Yeah, but Max was he topped the timing sheet yesterday, and he was feeling. But he was saying that on one lap he was doing very very good, but the race pace wasn't very good for him, unfortunately. So they're
That's
trying to
true.
work on that today and practice FP3. He was trying out all sort of things, but didn't look too strong.
Yeah, in FP2, his time was around 117.3, I believe.
Right.
And in FP3, everybody improved, of course. I think the best time was 116.2 or something close to that. So that's still it's second faster than what he did in FP2. So him being first in FP2 doesn't mean much for us until we see what he can pull off in later rounds of the qualifying.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Looks like
Piastri on drop zone. Well,
too early to tell.
oh, for sure, for sure. We got 6 minutes to go on this
Yep,
session, but if he's not doing too well, but he's been struggling.
he
His time
has.
hasn't improved, and almost like 9 or 10 drivers missed FP1 yesterday. Piastri wasn't one of them. He actually got to do. It was Lando who missed out.
And one of the reasons why that could happen is because maybe they needed that extra practice time with Piastri too.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, it looks like Hajar is the Lawson and Hajar are the only two that are on the track at the moment.
And also Hajar topping the timesheet on Q1. I mean, good for
Yeah,
him.
yeah. I'm always happy for Hajar.
Oh, he was not happy doing FP3.
With Pierre Gasly being in front of him.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Have you seen that video?
he needs to remember not to press the button again because that's what he's not supposed to do anymore, I guess.
That's true.
All right, what do you think? Any prediction? Any prediction?
No, it's hard to say. I'll just need to watch Q2. I'm going to be conservative, but of course, everybody wants Max to win. Everybody wants Max to be the driver champion this year. So I'm going to go with that. I want Max to be P1 at the end of Q3. However, I don't know how realistic that is. We're just going to have to wait and see. How about you?
Um, I think Max can still pull it off, even though he wasn't looking very strong the Q1 or FP3 today so far. And even on Q2, his first lap wasn't that bad, that great. But after all, he's Max, so he could pull it off. But I think Lando has a good chance of getting pole today. Um, there's a great chance of him getting a pole today.
That's a good
Piastri,
point.
I think if he gets top 5, he might be lucky today. Because you got Ferrari
Ooh.
and Mercedes doing very well, And this championship is going to have a lot to do with, I think, how Ferrari and Mercedes perform this year for the rest of the races, five
That's
including
true.
tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Because if Piastri is struggling this much, and depending on if Norris can hold up front, but who knows? Sometime when Max does weird things, sometimes it comes out of nowhere. And but as of right now, as much as I would like him to take pole, I don't know if he can. He's struggling.
Yeah, I do agree with everything you said. It looks like Norris is the most comfortable out of the three, and I would probably bet on Max coming ahead of Piastri at the end, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Everybody's in line to get back on track. I see that Lawson's
Here
having
comes
an
Max again.
okay lap.
All right, let's see the. He was struggling on the middle section. Let's see how he does.
So far, his sector one was not that impressive. Sector two is okay, so we'll see how it goes. Hamilton seems to have a good sector one, but we'll see how the rest of the lap goes for him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's still down quite a bit. Three and a half tenths. That's quite a bit.
It is. It is. All right, as expected, P2 so far.
Okay. I
That
think
makes sense.
for Max, best case at the moment, I would say front row.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
then,
I think will happen
then,
too.
then fight it out for the.
Yeah, Lando and Max in the front row makes sense.
Yeah,
As I said, that Hamilton got P2, so we'll see how everything else
exactly.
unfolds. But yeah, I don't. I think Max will have that last push in him to be able to go back to the first row.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
And this is only Q2, so it's
Q3's.
still too
I
early.
think Q3 is gonna tell the story. Oh, Hamilton, Russell. See, Ferrari and Mercedes gonna have something to say about this championship. Dude, Piastri's.
Oh wow.
He's in 13
Okay.
right now. Can he pull it off?
I don't know. I mean, I think so. I think he can get out of there. It is definitely not where the McLaren team wants to be.
Well, this
Way
is not
too
where
close for
Piastri
comfort.
wants to be. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He'll be saved. Okay, seventh.
Okay.
Wow.
That was too close for comfort.
No kidding.
Let's not do that again. All right, Yuki is out. P11, P12 is Ocon, P13 is Hulkenberg, P14 is Alonso, and P15 is Lawson. I'm surprised Lawson didn't get a faster lap than that. That's
Uh,
that's dramatically behind everybody else.
a second slower.
Yeah,
A whole second slower.
which is pretty
Zero
surprising.
grip. That's what
Yeah,
everybody keeps saying for the last couple of days. Zero grip. That's what one of the complaint Max has right now.
Sh-
He has absolutely zero grip.
I'm assuming that's because of the elevation that everybody has been talking about, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
We are about 2,285 meters above sea level, which means that it's going to be 20% less downforce. And so that's why everybody's going to be focusing on their cooling systems, upgrading or revising their cooling systems for this track specifically, especially when they have a 10% harder workload on the power units.
Right.
And with that, another issue that's in addition to the downforce, another issue that they're dealing with is the temperature, the track temperature, because apparently this is one of those tracks that there's a big split between the track and the air temperature, so the tires are sliding a lot more than expected. And on top of that, like I said, you have the elevation, which means thinner air, which means less downforce, which means they don't really have the grip they need.
Right. Right. Well, good for Hatcher for on top 10.
I mean, yeah, he's had better days too, but yeah, good for him for making to Q3.
Dude, I don't know if at
Everybody's
this point if Max can get two. I think it's Norris got it figured out for this. They were a little behind yesterday, McLaren as a whole, and
Mhm.
obviously they got their stuff together for today. Ferrari's looking really good, and Mexico loves Ferrari. Well, Hamilton, they love Hamilton, so
They do.
therefore you're a Ferrari fan by default.
That is true. I mean, we're saying these things, but the difference between P1 and P10 is right now what, like 5/10 of a second. So
Oh
they're
yeah,
very close, dramatically
yeah.
close.
It
So
will
we'll see how
take
two to
one
three
small
goes.
mistake from anyone to either make a difference at the front or fall back.
Yep.
Ah, poor Sonata. I mean, Yuki, at least top 10 would have been good for him today.
I know, especially after the rookie driver kind of outshining him during the free practice.
No
He needed
kidding.
this.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was a different scenario too, though. He was on a soft tire push lap where Yuki was in a medium tire and wasn't even on a push lap. They were just practice. So I don't know if that was a one-to-one comparison, you know?
Not at all. It's definitely not apples to apples comparison, but it just, from a news perspective, not the best
Oh, for
look.
sure, for sure. That's all people are gonna see. They're not gonna look at the details of why it was.
That's true.
But hey, good on rookie. I think he can do well in the future.
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, I don't feel like he was able to show his talent this year. He was kind of just in the back of the grid the whole time and just struggling.
No, I mean it was struggling with Red Bull altogether for the longest time. So hold on a second, what's happening? Somebody's trying to get into my Google here. Advising if you did not authorize this. Somebody's trying to get into my account in Belgium.
I don't know what to
That's
say.
interesting. I know,
Hmm.
but who knows?
The good thing to see here, though, is despite the low grip that everybody's been complaining about, there's not a lot of track limit violations. I only see Bortoleto and Colapinto, so that's not bad.
All right, let's fix that issue. Okay, I think That's funny. Hey, Hamilton finally ahead of Leclerc, but let's see if he stands in front during Q3.
This could be one of those weekends. Everybody was favoring Leclerc on free practice one, but don't forget that we had 9 new rookies on the grid, so it was a little bit of a diluted lineup. All right, we're about to start Q3.
All right.
All right, final predictions. I know we talked about it earlier a little bit, but now that we're in Q3,
Okay, I'm still going
what's
for
your top
Max.
four? Okay, the top four.
Max
Give
on
me your
pole.
top four.
Max on pole. Lando. You know what? Max on pole. Leclerc second. Lewis third. And Lando fourth.
All right, so I'm gonna say, just to make it a little different, I'm gonna say Lando will be P1, Max will be P2,
Okay.
P3.
One of the Ferraris. I feel like, oh,
Um,
or Russell. Russell could be a good one.
I was gonna say I'm between Russell and Hamilton. I'm not really sure who would be P3. You know what? I'm wearing the hat, so I'll just say P3 is Russell and P4 is Hamilton. How's that?
There you go.
All right, so far
Yeah.
Hamilton seems to have the fastest sector too, and Norris has the fastest sector 1 and 3.
All right. They're all going to go for 2 runs here at least. You have to.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm feeling too. And
Max
I
is not
feel
going to
like
get lucky like he did in Austin, you know?
no, no, and especially everybody's struggling with the drag here, so they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
want to get as many chances as possible. All right, first Verstappen's already out. All right, Norris is out, Behrman's out, Piastri's out. Nobody's playing this time.
Well, it's now or never.
Absolutely.
Okay, Max is still purpling. Well, it's the first run out of everyone's. Of course, you're going to be purpling.
Yeah, it's the outlap, so
Yeah.
I'm reluctant to comment on that.
All right, 9 minutes, 35 seconds. All right, come on, Max. Give us a great poll.
All right, useless facts. On the outlap, Behrman has the fastest sector too. All right, let's see what Max pulls off.
I think Max gonna go again in towards the end with the track evolution.
100%.
Collector's item. That's funny. I love their commentator.
I know, I know.
I hope we get to continue to hear them next year with Apple TV. I'm
I hope
still
so.
not so
I
sure
don't
about
know.
what's happening.
I wonder if they're going to carry out the same media team or if it's going to be a different team. It would be a shame
I
because
don't know.
everybody loves these commentators. And I always want to have David Coulthard's commentary in my ear as well.
All right, let's see Norris.
All right, Max is doing well so far.
Yeah, he's yeah,
He's got
Bush
the fastest sector two now.
116.4.
He's gonna have to do better than that.
Max is gonna have to do better. This is not
Yeah.
enough.
Hmm.
This is definitely not enough.
We know that Lando is capable of 116.3, 116.2. I apologize.
Yeah, yeah. Leclerc.
There you go.
And he won last year. Oh, that's right. Let's let's go Ferrari.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it's nice. Not gonna
second.
do. That's great. All right.
All right, now I need them to Leclerc. Wow, Leclerc. See, I'm telling you, Leclerc and they're gonna have a way lot to say about this championship.
Absolutely. 115.9. That's pretty good. That's impressive.
Okay, now, in order for my prediction to come true, I need Max to go pole, Leclerc
Hmm.
stay where he is, and Hamilton to do better than Norris.
Okay, it's yep. We're deep in the waters at the moment with
Yeah.
our predictions.
All right. All right, Max, you can do this. Okay,
Uh,
he's back in the pit. So is Norris.
is this the first 115 we've seen all weekend from
Yeah,
Leclerc?
yeah. I'll. This is the first one. 15.
All right. All right. It seems like a lot of people got their first lap and they're pitting. So we got Leclerc in pole position with 115.9, and Norris is P2 with 116.1, and Hamilton P3 with 116.3.
And Russell is okay. I don't know if Mercedes got this, but I think Ferrari has a great chance today.
And that is true. Mercedes seems to be struggling with being P6 and P7, Russell and Antonelli respectively. And I'm looking their separate sector times. It looks like Leclerc has fastest sector 1, and Norris has the fastest sector 2 and 3.
All right, we got yeah. There is time in there for Max. They're just talking about because he keep having a issue on turn 9, I think, if I recall.
Okay.
Remember what turn he was having issues?
No. And what was he saying about that turn 9? Maybe I missed that.
This is where he's getting a lot of he just the car's just out of control almost.
That makes sense. Especially for this weekend, they have a very different cooling layout, so
Yeah.
that's I'm sure that's affecting the drag as well.
Well, it was good yesterday. So, whatever changes
Hmm,
they did, it's so he can have a better runtime, better for race pace over one lap.
I
Because
see. I
obviously you're not
see.
going to win the race with one lap.
And what was his time in free practice three this morning? Was it like
Oh, he
116.8
was
or something?
no, it was still in the 117, I think.
Oof, that's gonna be tough
But
when.
he was also running in the lower engine mode.
Oh, I
At
see.
least that's
Okay.
what they were saying. And I would like to know how they know that. If somebody knows how someone knows, what kind of engine mode they're playing, please share because we'd love to know.
I would love to have access to that telemetry.
Well, the commentators was immediately like, "Oh, he's running a lower mode."
I'm sure they have access to some stuff that we don't see here.
Okay, so Norris ahead of Max, I think, or is it
Yeah,
Piastri
here
ahead of Max?
I could not catch that.
Okay, that's Piastri.
Yes, Piastri is ahead of Max.
So Lando's going last. So he's gonna have the better evolution of track.
Yep. So far, Behrman's in the front, and then followed by Piastri, Verstappen, Sainz, and we'll see who else comes out,
Yep.
and then Hajar.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, there's a good chance I think Ferrari's gonna have the. Ferrari could have chance at pole today. They might get it today.
That was a that was a pretty good lap. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think Leclerc might have it, which doesn't mean much because he's a great qualifier, but he always
Oh
drops down to
yeah.
P2 or P3 during the race.
But they found something in the last couple of races. Like in Austin, he was able to fight
That's
for the
true.
podium.
Hmm. I mean, I hope he
Max.
gets a chance. I feel like he was not able to shine as much as he could in
Yeah.
Ferrari all these years.
All right. Let's go, Piastri. He's just starting his lap. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Verstappen had a good start, to be honest. He's having a great sector one. Science is having a pretty good sector one as well.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh,
We might have
okay.
a dramatic jump on Signs. He's having a good lap so far.
Well, he's on front row, but you got Norris coming in super hot.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I think Norris got pole. Yeah. 4/10 of a second. Oh,
That's really
jeez.
impressive. That is 2 3 seconds faster than free practice. That's huge. Hamilton is doing well too. What's happening? Everybody's dropping below one
I
into the
know.
115s.
Oh, wow. This is going to be.
All right, Max has a lot of work to do during the race
Well,
tomorrow.
I got 50-50 right. I did say
Yeah.
Leclerc and Hamilton second and third, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I got those two right.
Well, I got Norris on pole. That was right,
Yeah,
but that
you
was an
got
easy one,
Norris.
so not a lot of credit there. Wow. All right. So we got Ferraris. So we got McLaren P1 with Norris, and then P2 is Leclerc, and P3 is Hamilton. So we got two Ferraris in top three.
Two
That's a
Ferraris.
that's a sight that I have not seen in a long time.
I don't think anybody has in a long time.
All right, good for them. Let's finish the season strong.
Less I know, the better. That's funny. That was a great lap. That was a great lap from Lando. I don't know if it was a
Absolutely.
record lap or not, but I wonder what the record is for this lap.
I'm not sure, but
I mean, for
being
this track.
three tenths of a second faster than P2 is pretty significant.
Oh,
That's
for
a great
sure.
accomplishment. It's usually much closer than that.
Max is gonna start from third row.
Yeah,
Piastri is gonna start from fourth row. Well, McLaren, they don't have to worry about who's gonna be. They don't have to worry about their drivers hitting each
that's
other
true.
this time.
Not at all. And we don't have a lot of rookies in top 10 at this point. So the only rookies we have are Hajar and Behrman, who are going to
Hey,
be
what?
in
Antonelli,
the back.
Kimi.
Well, oh,
Kimi's right
that's
in the
true.
middle.
That's true. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
But Piastri's gonna be starting seven because Carlos got a penalty.
Oh, so that penalty applies after these qualification timings?
Yeah, grid
All
place.
right.
So
How many? How many? Five places? Okay, yeah,
five
that's
plays grid
significant.
penalty. Unfortunately, that's
Yeah,
quite a bit.
it is.
I mean, I don't know if that deserved a five-place grid penalty for what he did.
Honestly, it was. Look, I love Science. I want him to do really well, but I think that almost looked like a rookie mistake. Like it was such an
Oh, that was
unnecessary,
that was such a rookie
aggressive
mistake.
move from the Austin Grand Prix that, yeah, it was just unfortunate to see.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now very little chance of Max winning this race.
I wouldn't count him out.
Very little chance of Piastri winning this race. Even worse.
With Piastri, I agree, but Max can always do a comeback.
Yeah, but that
He's
means
notorious
unless
for
he's
that.
got an amazing race pace
Hmm.
tomorrow, it's he's gonna have to pass four drivers tomorrow. I mean,
That's true.
turn one could make a difference. Turn one, he can, if he can get behind Norris somehow.
We'll have to see. I mean, being half a second behind Norris is significant, and that's going to be a huge determinant of
Yeah,
what's going
but
to
that's over
go
one
down
lap.
during the race.
That's over
Absolutely.
one lap, right? I mean, during the race, depending on what the race pace is, McLaren's race pace, and if they're falling through or not. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting.
It's good. I mean, I like unpredictable races. I don't want it to be like predetermined or like, you know what's going to happen from lap 2 or lap
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
I like this.
All right. Well,
We'll see.
we'll be seeing everyone tomorrow again for. Well, U.S. time is gonna start at 1 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, right? 1 o'clock.
That sounds about right to me.
Let me double check. Well, U.S. in West Coast time, not just the
Yeah,
U.S.
Pacific
time.
time. Yep.
1 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah.
1
All right.
o'clock.
We'll
1 o'clock
see
Pacific.
you guys 1 o'clock our time and 2 o'clock Mexico time.